Hi, it's Jennifer here at Indiana State University, studying for my BSN, or Bachelor's in Nursing and Science. I've been an LPN for over 20 years, or a licensed practical nurse, and I work with a doctor that introduced me to this very interesting plant called Tulsi, or some people know it better as holy basil. It has a wonderful smell when the leaves are rubbed or after the stem is cut. Now, this is used to help people fight chronic conditions such as cancer. I myself am a lung cancer survivor, and the doctor felt that this was a good complementary treatment. This does not replace any modern day medicine, and it's always recommended that you consult with your personal doctor about any supplements, any herbs that you think about taking. Before you take them, please consult, because it could be interactions. Now, thankfully, there's not a whole lot that the Tulsi plant interacts with. It is fairly safe. But again, we need to establish if you have allergies. So if you decide to use something like this, you want to take it slow at first to ensure that you don't have an allergy. Tulsi is given out in the spring to every household in India. It is considered medicinal and sacred, and for this reason, they prefer not to put it in any type of pot besides a clay pot, because a clay pot is considered natural, without any paint, without any chemicals. So usually you'll see people grow these in the plain clay pots. And Tulsi is used to promote a holistic lifestyle, and it's been around for many, many years. It's been used since ancient times. Tulsi has many names from Indian literature, and the Indian doctor that introduced me to this plant says that most of the time there in India, the Tulsi is referred to as the elixir of life. However, it is also known by other names, such as the Matchless One, the Mother Medicine of Nature, the Incomparable One, and the Queen of Herbs. So these are quite fascinating names, and the Indian culture truly believes in the healing power of this plant. There are particular substances located within the plant that are called adaptogens. And these adaptogens that are in the holy basil, they help the body to cope with stressors. And these adaptogens, they are oils and substances that are found within the plant, and they can lower inflammation, they can boost the immune system, they can improve energy levels, and they can balance cortisol, and cortisol is our stress hormones. And Tulsi can also induce relaxation. In India, as well as other places in the world, Tulsi is used to treat a number of ailments. Again, like I said, this does not take the place of modern medicine, but these are just simply home remedies to help with symptoms. But it helps with bronchitis, with asthma. They say it even helps with epilepsy, helps with inflammation, with upset stomachs and other GI disorders. Some people use it for earaches, and bug bites and snake bites. And some people put the leaves directly on their tooth where there may be some decay. And they say that a lifetime of using Tulsi can help with cognitive function, and it can also help with cancer. The Tulsi studies have shown that Tulsi is what they call immunomodulatory, meaning that it helps with the immune system. And the studies have also shown that Tulsi is antimicrobial, anti-diabetic, and helping to regulate blood sugars, which ultimately leads to a better A1C reading. Tulsi has also been shown to be antitussive, meaning that it helps with a cough, anti-inflammatory, an antioxidant, an anti-cancer, and an anti-radiation. There have been multiple clinical studies on the Tulsi, the longest study being 13 weeks. Now, I would really like to see a study that lasts longer than that to really study the long-term effects of Tulsi, but right now literature states 13 weeks is the longest. And out of that 13 weeks, the only side effect that was noted was nausea. They did also find out that Tulsi is not to be ingested 2 weeks before surgery, nor is it to be taken with blood thinners. And that's because Tulsi has a blood thinning effect. The Tulsi cancer treatment studies have shown to help to protect the normal tissue from cancer patients who are going through the radiation therapy. It induces cancer cell death in lung and breast cancer, and it also scavenges for free radicals, which are cancer-causing cells, and it can also detoxify the body. Tulsi can be cut and then hung dry with the cuttings upside down for 2 weeks. The dried herb can then be stored in an airtight glass jar, and it's best that it's used up within 1 year. And if you'll notice the picture on the side, this is an actual Tulsi plant, and it can be cut down further along the stems. I mean, you can harvest a pretty long stem. This bush grows to be about 2 feet tall. The Tulsi plant, every bit of it can be used. The leaves, the stems, the roots, as well as the seeds, they can be eaten also. It's used in cooking recipes. It can be eaten fresh or dried. A lot of people boil it as a tea, and it's very aromatic. There are places online that you can look up to find about the studies that have been done on Tulsi. There's also many, many recipes, and I thank you for your time today. Hope you have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.